Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's talk about strategies of verse. These strategies will help to translate the meaning of the verse. We will develop a table with all these strategies. Please know, most verses have easy structure. If you just line up the meaning of the words and the phrases, you will get the meaning of the verse. We will call it line-up translation. In English, a sentence must have a verb. In Arabic, it is not the case. Therefore, add is, am, are as needed. We already saw that the roots are the skeleton of Arabic words. For some roots, it is hard to come with English meaning. We may need to elaborate with a phrase to describe just one Arabic word. While talking about rules, let's talk about how we handle exception. Sometimes we will see there are exceptions to the rule. Insha'Allah, we will study whenever we meet these in our learning path. Let's talk about numbers in Arabic. There are three kinds of numbers: single, dual, and plural. Single, self-explanatory. It is about a single person or single object. وَلَا أَنَا عَابِدٌ مَا عَبَدْتُمْ. Ana means I, talking about a single person. Dual is about two objects or two individuals. فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. This verse is addressing man and jinn together by using the pronoun kuma. Plural. Concepts of plurals are many. الَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنْ صَلَاتِهِمْ سَاهُونَ. There are two types of plural. الَّذِي يُوَسْوِسُ فِي صُدُورِ النَّاسِ. We see wa at sudur means plural, breasts of mankind. قُلْ يَا أَيُّهَا الْكَافِرُونَ. We see a round noon at the end of al-kafiruna. It means it is a plural word. Again, there are two kinds of plural in Arabic: plural by quantity and plural by magnitude. Plural by quantity is the same as in English plural. Whatever is more than one, that is plural. Plural by quantity. Plural by magnitude is not expressed by numbers, but holds very intense meaning. When the words end with alif and big ta, these are plural by magnitude. The sad part is that these words can't be perfectly translated to English. But please know, in Arabic these hold a deep and intense meaning. Risalatun, prophethood. Shahadatin, witness. Abidatun, worship. Alamatin, knowledge. Let's see another example of plural by magnitude. إِنَّا نَحْنُ نَزَّلْنَا عَلَيْكَ الْقُرْآنَ تَنزِيلًا. Indeed, it is we who have sent down to you, O Muhammad, the Quran progressively. نحن means we, but we know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is one. Plural نحن is used to show royalty and majesty. Plural by magnitude. We need to be mindful of that. Let's talk about gender. Arabic has only two kinds of gender: masculine and feminine gender. No neutral gender. That means table, horse, book are considered masculine in Arabic. On the other hand, city, sun, fire are considered feminine words. Does it mean for us, do we have to memorize which word is masculine and which words are feminine? Not really. During translation, we will use it if the words are not true masculine or not true feminine words in English. The only exception is for the pronoun huwa when it is used in conjunction with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We will use he, even though we know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has no gender. How to work with gender? During translation, if the word is not masculine or not feminine, we will use it. سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر. The peace it is until the rising of the dawn. بل هو شر لهم. Nay, it will be worse for them. ذلك هو الضلال البعيد. That is the extreme failure. Let's review tense by sense. We have seen patterns of verbs. A pattern of a verb expresses a tense and a pronoun. وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبَ. From the mischief of darkness as it overspreads. وَقَب means it overspreaded. Definitely a past tense. None of the great translators used past tense for this word. وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدَ. Hasad means he envied, and from the evil of the envious when he envies. أَلَمْ تَرَ كَيْفَ فَعَلَ رَبُّكَ بِأَصْحَابِ الْفِيلِ. Hast thou not seen how thy Lord dealt with the owners of the elephant? فَعَلَ means did or dealt. This is a verse about an event in the past, so by common sense we can use past tense. A pattern of verb will generally guide the meaning, but it can change a little bit while working with the verse. Let's review the table of strategies. Use line-up translation to get the meaning of the verse. Add is, are, the as needed. Elaborate. One Arabic word may need to be explained with a few Arabic words. Exception. It will be discussed whenever it comes in our learning path. Plural by magnitude. To be mindful of different natures of plurals. Apply neutral gender. Use it when it is not a true masculine or feminine word. Tense by sense. Use an appropriate tense while working on a verse according to the context of the verse. اللهم صل